fahafahana avy amin'Andriamanitra.
For Martin Luther, the foundation of prayer begins with God's promise to hear.
Amin'ny Lutera, ny fanombohana na ny fototra ny vavaka dia miainga avy amin'ny teny fampanantenan'Andriamanitra.
If this promise of God was not there, then Luther would say our prayer would be worthless.
Hoy Lutera hoe raha tsy misy io teny fampanantenan'Andriamanitra io, dia tsy misy ilana ny vavaka ataotsika.
But God does promise in His holy word to hear our prayers.
Fa Andriamanitra amin'ny alalan'ny teniny dia manome toky fa hiaino ny vavaka ataotsika.
So before the Lord invites or even commands us to pray, He wants us to know that He promises to hear our prayers.
Alohan'ny hanombohantsika mivavaka akory aza dia fa hoy Lutera hoe manome toky Andriamanitra fa hiaino.
The empowerment of prayer comes from believing this promise and God's faithfulness to this promise.
Ny hery na ny fahazona ny hery izay misy ao amin'ny vavaka dia miainga amin'izany teny fampanantenan'Andriamanitra hoe hiaino ny vavaka ataotsika.
And again, the promise is based not on our worthiness, but on God's faithfulness.
Noho izany ny vavaka, ny herin'ny vavaka dia miankina amin'ny fahamarinan'Andriamanitra na fidélité na ny promesse de Dieu fa tsy miankina amin'ny fahamendrehantsika na fahamasinantsika.
And so the third point
Ny teboka fahatelo
that comes from the Promissio Dei
zay miainga avy ao amin'io hoe Promissio Dei na ny teny fampana promesse de Dieu io dia
that in a very profound way, God starts the conversation.
Raha tsorina dia ny hevi-dalina hoe Andriamanitra no manomboka ny resaka.
God starts the conversation by communicating to us His faithfulness and promise to hear.
Andriamanitra no manomboka ny vavaka amin'ny alalan'ny fanehony ny fahamarinany na ny fidélité de Dieu ary koa ny teny fampanantenana na ny promesse de Dieu.
So often it may be a common assumption
Misy ny hevitra zay matetika tazon'ny olona
that it is up to us to start the conversation to get the ball rolling.
Zay manao hoe isika no mila manomboka ny resaka zay vao mandeha ny vavaka.
But again, based on the understanding of the gospel, God initiates the whole thing.
Kanefa rehefa azontsika tsara ny filazantsara dia izao, Andriamanitra no manomboka ny resaka.
So this understanding of prayer reflects back on who God is.
Izany fanombohana ny vavaka sy fahalalana ny vavaka zany dia mampiseho ny toetran'Andriamanitra hoe iza moa Andriamanitra, manao ahoana moa Andriamanitra.
It reflects back on the nature of God and on the nature of who we are.
Zany dia mampiseho ny toetran'Andriamanitra, naturan'Andriamanitra ary ny toetrantsika olombelona.
Who we are in a human relationship with God.
Ny toetrantsika manoloana izany fifandraisana amin'Andriamanitra izany.
So Luther, by these 3 points so far, he sought to reinvigorate an evangelical understanding of prayer.
Amin'ny alalan'izany teboka telo no hazavaina zany ny zavatra kendren'ny Lutera dia ny mampirisika indray manome aina ny vavaka eo amin'ny olona kristiana ara-pilazantsara.
So Luther earnestly wanted people to pray regularly, forthrightly, honestly, and frequently.
Lutera dia mampirisika ny olona hivavaka
Regularly, forthrightly,
régulièrement,
forthrightly,
tonga dia mivantana,
honestly,
ampahamarinana, honnêtement,
and frequently.
ary arak'izay azo atao matetika.
So even though I said that God starts the conversation, it does not remain one-sided.
Nalazaina aza fa Andriamanitra no manomboka ny mivavaka, izany tsy midika fa mitanila ny vavaka.
Hallelujah.
So Luther had a very simple understanding of prayer.
Tsotra ny fahalalan'ny Luterany amin'ny vavaka.
God starts the conversation, but then we respond, and that is prayer.
Andriamanitra manomboka ny resaka ary dia mamaly isika ary dia izay no itombohan'ny vavaka.
And so for his earnest desire that people have a active prayer life,
Maniry dia maniry izy ny ananan'ny olona fiainam-bavaka.
we come to the second Latin word,
Ny teny latina faharoa ny hoe necessitas.
necessitas, means the Luther stressed the dire need or the dire necessity to pray.
Tsindriny Lutera amin'izany hoe tsy maintsy mivavaka, tena zava-dehibe ny mivavaka.
In other words, he wanted people to know that prayer, the gift of prayer, is directly tied to real life.
Les nécessitas teo zany de besoin de prière. Ary dia ambaran'ny Lutera fa zavatra tena ilain'ny olona amin'ny fiainany ny mivavaka.
And in real life, we have dire needs, we have dire wants.
Eo amin'ny fiainana dia misy ny filana tena filana ary misy koa ny faniriana.
We have worries and anxieties.
Misy ny fanahiana sy ny tebiteby.
We have guilt and shame.
Misy ny fahatserovana ho tsy mendrika, ho mpanota ary menatra.
And so he just wanted people to know to not be reserved or shy,
Amporosihan'ny olona tsy ho saro-kenatra ary koa tsy ho menatra.
to bring directly to the Lord in prayer these dire needs that we feel going on in our life.
Fa anatona amin'ny fahasahiana ary mitondra eo amin'Andriamanitra ny zavatra tena ilaintsika.
So another way of putting the necessitas
Ny fomba anankiray ilazana ny hoe nécessitas io na nécessité en français na besoin.
Another way of putting that is that he wanted our prayer life to be authentic.
Azo lazaina dia hoe tena tsy amboamboarina fa tena marina ny vavaka, authentique, tokony authentique ny vavaka.
We can be real with whatever is going on in our life.
Tsy mihafahafa na mipôzipôzy fa ny tena izy, ny tena votoatiny.
We don't have to pretty things up to go to God in prayer.
Tsy mipôzipôzy na manambomboatra isika rehefa manaton'Andriamanitra fa zay tena izy marina.
Or we don't have to pretend that we are most worthy of his attention.
Rehefa mivavaka antsika dia tsy misehoseho na mipôzipôzy amin'Andriamanitra azafady fa sarotra le izy tsy hoe mipôzipôzy ohatran'izao aho nefa tsy izany marina isika.
And neither did Luther want us to be flippant or frivolous about our prayer life.
Ny zavatra tiany Lotera mivavaka koa dia tsy hoe miovaova mivadibadika isika rehefa mivavaka.
Luther once said in a sermon,
Zao ny nambarany amin'ny toriteniny.
place God's promise and your dire need opposite one another.
Hoy izy hoe, apetrao eo anoloan'ny zavatra tena ilainao, mavaivay zavatra ilainao, tena ilainao ny promessan'Andriamanitra na ny teny fampanantenan'Andriamanitra.
And so you have God's promise and you have your need, put them together.
Noho izany dia hitantsika eto ny teny fampanantenana avy amin'Andriamanitra ary ny filana lalina eo amintsika, besoin-tsika ampifanatrehana izy roa.
And so that brings us to the next point,
Ary dia izany no mitarika antsika amin'ny point manaraka,
and that is the importance of faith or trusting God.
ary dia izany dia ny falebiaza, ny finoana sy ny fatokinan'Andriamanitra.
As we can trust God because he stands by his word.
Azontsika atokisan'Andriamanitra satria mijoro amin'ny teniny izy.
And so Luther once said,
Zao ny teniny,
by no means be in doubt or uncertain when you pray.
esory tanteraka aoka tsy hisy fisalasalana rehefa mivavaka.
But believe confidently that your prayer has come before God.
Minoa fa tonga eo anatrehan'Andriamanitra ny vavaka ataonao. Aza misalasala, doute.
Be confident that your prayer has reached its goal.
Matoki fa nahatratra ny tanjona ny kendrenao ny vavaka.
Because it has been offered in the name of Christ.
Satria natao tamin'ny anaran'i Jesosy ny vavaka.
And as we learn in the book of Hebrews,